Your phone on vibrate right now?
It is on vibrate.
Let's make sure.
Nothing wrong with double checking.
We're going to bring this thing in real quick. Hold on.
All right.
Turn the volume up before we hit our... Sean, tell Brittney where this song came from.
So this song originated in Nevada, as far as we're concerned.
In a garage.
Yeah, in a garage. Yeah. So this little band called the Daryl Unchained Band
Daryl Unchained
was jamming out, and they got discovered on SoundCloud somewhere, and some executive at Rode was like, you know what, I'm down on my luck and I need a win, and he found them, pitched it to Rode, and Rode was like, you got it, and #1 selling track that they had. That's all completely fabricated, by the way. So.
I can't remember the band. I can't remember the band name that we came up with.
Whenever you asked him the name of the band, I was worried that Sean was, or Sean said something about the name of the band a second ago, and I was like, "What's he going to come up with?"
Yeah,
I was wondering.
Daryl Unchained.
Well, no, there was Daryl Unchained.
Yeah, Daryl Unchained.
That's what he said.
Yeah, we had that. That was like several episodes back,
a long time ago.
where we came up with. I don't know where we came up with Daryl Unchained or how we came up to it. All right. Well, for all you lovely and special guests that are watching on our YouTube channel, and there is a lot of them. Y'all will see that we have a wonderful new guest today that we're going to introduce you to in just a second. And I'm excited. I'm excited about this show.
I'm trying to learn something while we're here.
Yeah. That's the thing. I'm trying to learn something every time that we're here.
Mm-hmm.
So we have Brittney in the house. Is it Richard? Richard.
Mm-hmm.
Brittney Richard. She is with us, and I'm going to give you the floor here, Brittney. Don't be nervous. all the equipment is very nerve-wracking. As somebody who, like I was explaining to you earlier, Brittney, as somebody who loves to talk, I'm a talkative guy. The first time we sat down in front of the camera, I was like, "Oh, it's a little unnerving." So don't be scared. Get up close to that microphone and tell us.
You can bring it into YouTube.
Yeah, or you can bring. Yeah, you can move it wherever you want. Tell us a little bit about what you do. Who you are, what you do, where'd you come from, Brittney? Tell us about your business, whatever you want to talk about.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you the microphone. Go ahead.
Well, I dropped from outer space yesterday.
You dropped?
Oh, dang.
There you go.
She's new here.
New to Earth. She's new to Earth.
With all the crazy spy balloons and UFOs going on. This is just normal.
I fell out of one of them.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, you're just an AI robot just hanging out with us. There you go.
Yeah.
That's right.
I love it.
Well, I'm Brittney. I'm at Restore Hyper Wellness, coming soon in Baybrook, Frenchwood area.
Restore Hyper Wellness.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So,
and that is an Instagram handle too, by the way.
It is.
That's a plug, so you can follow her. So tell us a little bit about Restore Hyper Wellness, Brittney.
All right. So Restore Hyper Wellness is a wellness company based out of Austin, Texas. In 2015, it was established in Arbor Trails. Basically, I started off as a cryotherapy place, and they had some compression and things like that. And then the owners coined the phrase hyper wellness. And so they did that because it was based on 9 different elements to support a total proactive mind, body, and just soul all together. Mm-hmm. And so they incorporated several modalities 2 years later, along with like compression, cryotherapy, red light therapy, infrared sauna, mm-hmm. Some mild hyperbaric oxygen therapy, IV drip therapy, NAD. And they believe that all of these services were backed by evidence-based and science practices. Right. And so they truly believed that these modalities were here to help others feel better so they can do more of what they love.
Sure. Yeah, that's so what I'm hearing is, obviously everybody probably in the world and in this room knows that to be well or to be in shape there's a physical aspect, there's a dietary aspect that you have to do yourself, right. But to take it to the hyper level, So if you're doing all these things and you come over here and you participate in the several things that you just named off that Restore does,
Right.
you can achieve a level of hyper wellness or maybe hyper in shape or whatever it is. That's really cool. So so it was just Restore at first, and then they added hyper wellness.
Right.
Okay, so they kind of coined that.
That's right.
I like that. We coined only the greatest. Here at Only the Greatest.
I like that.
Yeah. So y'all are opening up a branch of it here. It's not quite open yet.
Correct.
And where is it going to be? Is it going to be at Baybrook, you said?
Right. So it's on Bay Area Boulevard, in the corner of Mall Way. So we're outside of the mall.
Yeah.
We're due to open in April.
That's
So
the cool
sometime-
part, by the way, of the mall. That's the better part of the mall. The outside area. It's like really,
no doubt.
Yeah, that's
I like Baybrook as a whole.
And what did you call it? Mallway?
Mall Way. That's the intersection.
That's the road, right?
Yeah.
That's the road, right?
I didn't know that.
It's called Mall Way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty
Interesting.
neat. That's
Sean,
pretty
did you
neat.
know that?
I didn't.
Okay.
But I did know that is the cooler part of the mall for sure.
Oh,
It's
no
like
doubt.
that's where all the people with like denim jeans on and like leather jackets hang out. It's just
Yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah.
it's kicked up. It's like, hey man, you need an IV drip, bro? Come on, man.
I mean, you see people
Spot.
valeting Bentleys and stuff.
There
over
you go.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it happens.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I
Pulling up, getting their cryo.
I brought my Bentley over there a couple times. Yeah.
Don't tell everybody about the Bentley.
Yeah,
Sean.
you just got your Tesla dropped off today.
Yeah. As I pulled up and she got out of the car, I was like, hey, I was wondering. I was like, man, I didn't know they delivered my Tesla here. But, all right.
That is awesome. So yeah, I don't know that I would have used Mall Way. I might have went with Mall Street or Mall Drive.
Mall Drive.
Mall Avenue.
Mall Avenue. There's a number of things I would have went with over Way.
There you go.
Hey, man.
It's
man.
the way into the mall.
It
I
is.
guess.
Yeah.
Fair. Okay.
I guess that's a good argument to make.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we always get way off topic. So Brittney,
Yeah.
when are y'all set to open officially?
So right now we're scheduled for April the 10th.
That's my sister's birthday.
That's
Shout
a
out,
great day.
sis. It's a good day.
Yeah. So that's our official opening. And our grand opening is scheduled for March the 7th.
Yeah. Okay. So
Big party.
So March the 7th will be like the I guess May 7th will be like the whole when people, so I guess April will be like a soft opening or like so you said April the 10th.
Right. The doors will officially open
The
to
door-
the public. So
Oh.
people can come in and start doing
Okay. And then
stuff
you'll
like that.
host the event like on May
Right.
7th. Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Correct.
Good deal. So I know some people kind of do like a soft opening where they have like an invite only type deal.
Right.
Okay, so we're not talking about that. So April 10th, y'all can get over and see Brittney at Restore Hyper Wellness.
Right. That's right.
Good deal.
What are y'all going to offer at the grand opening?
So we have right now promotional events that we'll be doing for the first month for $99. If you signed up for a membership, then you get to do all 8 core services. So you get 8 core services out of the 4 that we offer. You get 1 IV, 1 IM shot, 1 mild hyperbaric oxygen therapy session for 60 minutes, and 1 esthetician consult. So for the first month, you pretty much get to try out everything in the store for $99.
Man, that's nice.
I was about to ask a question about one of the things, and then
Because the isn't the IV? We were looking at the menu earlier, and the IV itself is like $100 something, right?
Right, the base IV,
Yeah.
but you get 2 signature elements that you can get in the base IV, and the cost goes up based on what you add. So,
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you come during this promotional time, you get all of that for $99. So
Right.
for the price of 1 IV,
pretty
basically.
much.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
That's super.
That's
super
a pretty
nice.
slick deal. I'm gonna have to go check it out.
what got you into this kind of stuff?
Well, I mean, I've always been in the health and fitness world. I played basketball in high school. I was an avid person who ran, worked out, 5 to 6 days a week. I did cryotherapy before. I did ice baths, the ancient world. So I'm telling my age right now.
Hey, those are like the big craze right now.
Ice baths before they were cool.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Before the ice bath challenge.
Yeah. I do fitness competitions, bikini competitions, and I was training for my second one back in 2018. Out running, blew out my knee. Had to have a total knee transplant in 2019. And so once I was able to, get some therapy and recovery, I was like, you know what? I need some cryo, so I started Googling a place for cryo, stumbled upon Restore. Went in and did cryotherapy, and then they had like compression. They're like, oh, you should try these things. This will help with your recovery and everything. So it's like, okay, great. So I did that, enjoyed it. I came home, talked to my husband about it. And at the same time, he had actually torn his rotator cuff. So I was like, you should go try it. I think the cryo will be very good for you. So he did, fell in love with it. And here we are today.
Wow.
We bought into the franchise just because we believe in the services and the modalities, the recovery process. And so it's good. So that's why we wanted to get out there and help people. I come from a medical background, nurse practitioner for 15 years. And so, doing that and taking care of people on the back end, I like the fact that proactive,
Right.
people are taking more of a proactive stance on their health. So I want to be on the front line to help them out with that.
Sure. That's super cool. So I love that it's rooted in, so you were just a customer at first, somebody who was seeking treatment or seeking help. You go in and it works so well that you refer your husband, he goes in. And then now you're opening up your own franchise.
Wow.
So to me,
We got to get one of these, honey.
we got to get one of these.
Get one of these.
I'm just saying, like, I don't think there's any better testimony.
No, there's really not.
Than that right there. So that is a really cool story. And I want to ask about a lot of cool things that you just said. Did you say you replaced your whole knee?
Yeah. And I had a complete cadaver meniscus.
So that bad boy's plastic.
No, it's real.
Oh,
It's a cadaver.
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Can you do plastic knees?
you can do plastic and metal.
Yeah.
but,
Okay. But you got a real deal.
But I got a real deal. So
Okay.
no metal.
I would imagine that allows you to be more flexible and it'll kind of grow with you better, right? Because then eventually it kind of like, I don't know how it works, but it would graft to you, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So they kind of fit it to your knee and trim around. I actually had some bone that was kind of arthritic. So they cut half of my femoral head bone out and replaced that bone and things like that. So it was pretty bad. I tore my ACL when I was 16. So from there, I just had this injuries over and over.
Sure.
But yeah, so, it just kind of takes the shape of like a real knee, you know?
Really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
I guess it is a real knee.
Yeah.
It's just not original. It's aftermarket.
Aftermarket. There you go.
Aftermarket. So that's cool. I mean, it's not cool that you had to go through that, but it's cool that it seems like it worked well and you're back on your feet. Are you able to run? Is it kind of something you avoid now?
No, I avoid. Yeah. They just basically told me to take care of it,
Yeah.
so that means cut out running.
Low impact.
Yeah.
You got to do low impact cardio.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
But as far as weightlifting, I still aren't able to lift heavy and do everything that I need to do.
That's super cool. Okay.
I thought it was interesting that you mentioned you were doing a competition prep and running. Those things rarely go together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Most people in the competition world, they're not really runners. So maybe I'm curious if you took more of an athletic approach, even though you were a bikini competitor and things like that, but just doing it with a little bit of more of an athletic style. Is that right?
Right. So whenever you're trying to cut down and prepare for the show, you have to add some cardio in there. And so I'm an outdoors person. I love being outside. So running was, pretty therapeutic for me, and especially running around the parks with the trees and things like that. So trail running was my cardio for 45 minutes.
Yeah, I love that. Did you ever do any competitions in the running space?
No.
Oh, okay. Me and Sean have a race this weekend. So
Oh, I forgot
hyped
that
for
is
that.
this week.
Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna check this other camera. Let me check.
Do your thing.
Keep talking, don't worry about it.
Yeah. So this weekend we're doing I'm doing the half marathon. Sean's doing the 5K.
Okay.
And Daryl was going to run, but
I've been wanting to run this race. It's in Galveston, and I just with this job I couldn't. The turnaround that I'm on right now, it just was not possible.
Yeah.
So I will probably hit the Houston half again later this year. I know for a 200 plus pound guy, marathons or half marathons aren't ideal, but Phil and I have we've been trying to be runners.
We did a half marathon last year.
Yeah, we did do a half marathon, but we did not blow out our knee. But if we did, we'd go to Restore Hyper Wellness and get it fixed.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
super excited for the run. I'm
Yeah.
pretty hyped for it for
Oh
sure.
yeah,
Sean did a 5K without stopping.
I did a full 5K yesterday without stopping.
Oh,
it was
good.
pretty nice. It was my first one, and it was that last I think half mile was tough. It was hard, man, but it was good to be able to get through it.
You're gonna finish in 12 minutes.
What is
Man,
that?
my
4-minute mile.
You know, I think my
Sounds doable.
Yeah, it sounds doable. All right.
You're gonna need some Restore Hyper Wellness
Oh,
after that.
yeah, we get you a hydration IV before.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, some electrolytes in there, some
Exactly.
B vitamins, you know.
Yep,
There you
yep.
go.
And
There
then
you
come
go.
after, we'll do some cryo,
Yeah,
some
exactly.
compression,
Yeah, sounds
recovery.
great.
You're gonna need all the compression.
Get me a cadaver lower half after that run. Yeah, it's
Can you
like-
give me a cadaver hips down?
Sign me up for that real quick. Man, yeah,
We'll
it's
restore you.
Yeah, definitely excited for that though. It should be fun for sure. Are
Yeah.
you excited, Phil?
Oh yeah, I'm pumped. My main goal is to beat Kevin.
Yeah.
because Kevin beat me in the last one.
Mm-mm.
All right, so trying to beat Kevin,
Not having it.
and then other than that, I'd like my goal to be the 145 that we talked about.
Okay,
But man,
okay.
I've been kind of sick the past. Not really sick.
A little under the weather.
Yeah, but something going on where I haven't really been breathing that good. So maybe I've never had allergies before, but you know how sometimes as you get older, like allergies, I guess, can change. So I'm wondering if
Yeah.
now I'm starting to actually get some allergies.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel sick by any means, but have been breathing and then moving this week.
Mhm.
I haven't really slept much. So, and my diet is
Sounds like you're gonna win.
Well, that's the plan.
That's all I'm hearing
That's
right
the
now.
plan of action.
Well, the way you got to look at it is, like I said, the Michael Jordan approach. Kevin said you couldn't beat him, so it's like that's what got me to run the full 5K. It's like I asked Kevin, I was like, "Hey man, have you ever ran a full 5K without stopping?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, it's fine, it's no big deal." That's all he said. But to me, I was like, Kevin said I couldn't do it. I was like, Kevin looked me right in the eye, pointed at my face, poked me in the nose and said, "You can't run a 5K." And I was like, okay. So I went, threw my headphones on, and I, turned on my favorite album, and I was like, I can run a 5K.
Yeah.
And then like, especially towards that last part, I hear him in my back and he's like poking me on the shoulder now. He's like, "You can't run it. You're going to quit, right? You're going to give up." And I was like, no, I'm not. So I pushed through to that last part, and I was like, man, thank you, Michael Jordan. Thank you, Michael Jordan. Thank you, Kevin.
I love it.
Kevin got you through.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I love every minute of it. So, Brittney, I want to get back on track here.
Sure.
Sean,
Back on track.
you're gonna like
Ooh.
running. We're gonna run that 5K and you're gonna win.
Yeah, I'm gonna try, man. Try my
So,
absolute
Brittney, if you
best.
haven't picked up on it, there's a lot of especially Phil and I, because we grew up together. It's very competitive. We're always showing up to win, no matter what it is. I'm trying to win. So
That's how you should be in everything.
Oh,
I think
Yeah, definitely.
that's healthy as long as you don't let it actually affect your mindset, right?
Sean took a little break, so I'm going to as well because I'm freaking sweating. It is so hot in here.
What's wrong?
Freaking hot in here.
You're gonna turn,
Let's turn the AC down.
He's gonna turn the AC down.
Well, you close the door, you turn the AC down, or you're gonna turn the AC up.
Trying to make it like a sauna in here.
Yeah.
Are we gonna? We're gonna not edit these out, right? We gotta we gotta get Phil going to change the AC.
Yeah,
on,
he's just
on
heading out.
camera.
Right. After he just said he didn't feel well.
Yeah. So, we need to also get the ceiling fan fixed because somebody decided it only needed 4 blades instead of 5.
It's missing a blade.
Yeah, I know. So we need to get a whole new one.
Turn it on. I turned it on one time and I thought the house was gonna fall down.
It was kind of doing a little shoulder lean a little bit. It was jamming out. I did have a question about the mid hyperbaric oxygen therapy. What is that?
So basically, mild hyperbaric oxygen therapy is
Mild, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay. It's
Mild. It ain't mid.
It's mild.
Mild.
So it's a pressurized chamber that you get into. And we put like a nasal cannula on you with some O2 going. You get in there. Honestly, it's one of my favorite things too, because you can actually take the best nap of your life in there.
Yes.
But
I do like naps.
Yeah.
I mean, you sold me.
I think Daryl can use a nap.
You could have just said great nap, and I'd have been out of sight, bought a membership right then. But carry on, Brittney. Go ahead.
Not only that, so typically, in our daily air, we breathe about 19 to 20% of the O2 out of it. In this chamber, because it's pressurized O2 that you're getting, you get about 92 to 94% pure oxygen that's pushed into your tissues, into your cells. So it accelerates that healing phase that you may need to the tissues. It helps with sleep. It boosts mental clarity, all of those good things. So
yeah,
60 minutes.
I know they use hyperbaric. So you talked about pushing the oxygen into your tissue. I know that a lot of people, especially with diabetes, they'll put them in these chambers to heal their tissue.
Correct.
And so that's just a testament right there to say this stuff works. Right. So
that's pretty cool.
They have like medical facilities where people with these types of issues go to be in a hyperbaric chamber. So this is being offered without, you can just walk in and do this.
Right.
It's a pretty cool thing.
It's a mild form versus the ones in the hospital.
Probably higher. More
higher.
intense.
Exactly.
So the hospital ones would be like considered spicy. This is mild.
Yeah. Spicy. This is mild. Not mid. Not mid, just mild. So Brittney, I heard you say something a second ago. You said this is one of your favorites. I assume, based off your experience, you probably like all of these things that Restore offers. What are your, say, top 3 favorite that you enjoy for yourself?
So for core services, cryotherapy and compression, hands down, my favorite.
Yeah.
I usually go in the store about 2 to 3 times a week, just for those particular deals. Yeah.
So you'll go in and do a hyperbaric and a compression therapy 3 times all by yourself with no.
Well, cryotherapy. Cryotherapy.
Did I say cryo? What did I say?
You said
hyperbaric.
Oh, cryo. I'm sorry. Because it's different. Yeah. Cryo. Okay.
Yeah.
So cryo, and then you'll do cryo and you do compression.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're quick and easy. You can jump in the cryo machine. You're done in 3 minutes. Rock out some nice music, get your freeze on, and then you're done.
Yeah.
Compression, I usually do it for about 60 minutes. And it provides a controlled dynamic pressure down my extremities, which is good for my knees, good for circulation. I love it on the hips. Too, just for, when you're doing all those heavy squats and things in the gym, it really, helps loosen up the hip muscles. And we also have it for the arms and shoulders too. So, you can get your total body compressed, there. And like I said, the mild hyperbaric oxygen chamber, one of my top ones too.
Good deal. So when you do the compression, those are the big sleeves?
Right. The Normatec 2.0s.
You go up from about your hip to your feet, and then about your shoulder to your hand.
Correct.
And so I have done those before as well. Those are kind of nice, man. That's like you're getting a massage, because if you ever actually went and got a real massage, which I've only done a couple of times, you can tell like closer to the end, these people are human, right? Their hands start to get a little like, they're not as strong anymore.
Yeah.
Not this thing. This thing right here is not human.
Yeah, it's pushing the whole way. Yeah, those things are nice. Those are super nice.
As you go on.
Yeah, for sure.
What kind of frequency are we talking about here? Do you just kind of time it with your workouts, or do you maybe twice a week, 3 times a week, once a week? Like does it depend on the level of athlete that you are, stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, you can pretty much do a majority of these services every day.
Yeah.
So, there's no time limit that you have for that. For me personally, just based on my schedules and time, I try to get to Restore at least 2 to 3 days a week to get them done.
Yeah.
Just because I do work out 4 to 5 days a week. And so just by doing that, and at my youth, I need that recovery.
Yeah,
so.
sure.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Even us really young folks need to recover, Brittney. Not like these old guys here. Y'all really need to recover. But Brittney and I, we only need 2 or 3 days.
Y'all need the platinum package. Old
Y'all
guys.
need the platinum.
Man, it's getting old in here.
I think I'm actually a little bit older than Sean, so that makes it funny. But Phil's way older than me.
Man.
By like
3 months.
3 or 4 months.
I've seen like, I guess a light version of some of these things in like other gyms, like some of these commercial gyms are starting to offer them. I used to go to Crunch a lot more often, and they have red light therapy, but I never really got what it was for. So, I mean, could you expand on that a little bit for us?
Yeah. So red light therapy basically heals you from the inside out. So you get in and you stand in front of these panels, and we have total body panels. I know there's different places that have them for certain levels or for your face, or, you know, you put them on certain targeted areas, but our panels are total body, whole body. And so basically with the red light, you know, you stand in there for about 10 minutes a day. That's all it takes. You can do it. It's an everyday service if you want to, but it improves mood and energy. It helps optimize sleep, which is great for me. And then it relieves pain and inflammation. So it's really good for, you know, just an overall like just wellness style. Especially if you're having trouble sleeping or if you're just getting that day-to-day fatigue and things like that, it does help with that.
Okay.
Does the when you're in there, when you're getting the red light therapy, does it? And I don't know anything about it. Does it trigger something in you that like a response from your body, or is the light itself actually doing something for you, or both?
It's kind of both, but more of the light. So it's the infrared light that's healing from the inside out.
Oh, okay. So it's able to basically reach in and different than white light would do it. Okay.
Yeah. It's like, give me that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Because I've seen it a lot. I've seen a lot of people talking about red light therapy along with cold plunges and even cryo and IVs and everything else. But the red light, I've never done. That's one of the ones I've never done. I've done most everything on your list. I've never done the IV. I've never done the red light, but I think I've done everything else. And, they're all great. I just didn't know anything about the red light. So you can stand in here for 10 minutes and improve your recovery, improve your sleep, probably overall mood. I would assume, right?
Right. Correct.
So these all sound like quick ways to help you achieve hyper wellness. Not that we need quick fixes. That's what everybody's all about, right? Oh, the quick fix is 5-minute abs or whatever. But if you're already doing the things that you're supposed to be doing, or you just need a little boost, these can definitely take you to that next level.
Right. So it's a proactive way to get you to a hyper wellness state, because our goal is for people to be able to do more of what they love. So we want to help them get out there and just live, you know, whatever that may be. Yeah.
Help them move in whatever way serves them the most.
Right.
But so proactive is definitely where you would prefer to be. But it sounds like it can even help somebody who's reactive, like yourself, who had your knee replaced and you're reacting to that injury, and you go, man, I need something.
Right.
And so this is something that you can help you out a lot. These things are something that can help you out a lot.
Right.
What do you think about the alternating? Like, I've seen these things online. I don't know much about it. Obviously there's saunas, right? And then there's ice baths, and you have cryotherapy, and then the infrared saunas.
Infrared sauna, yeah.
So have you seen anyone doing the like quick alternating between the two? Have you heard of that?
I have heard of
going
that.
From one to the other.
Yeah, like what are your thoughts on that? Do you have customers? Like, would you ever recommend that to someone?
You can move the mic a little closer into.
Yeah, you can move it forward too. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Like what are your thoughts on that?
Don't worry, Brittney. I've been adjusting you here. So you're good.
Thank you.
I'm listening the whole time.
We got a professional here. Okay.
We're like 50 something episodes in before I learn how to work this bad boy. Carry on. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, I think overall, I haven't seen it happen, but I've heard of people doing that. And again, I think it's just another form of recovery, because you're still getting, decreasing inflammation. You're getting a boost in your mood and things like that. So it's, to me, I think doing that is an accelerated way to recover.
Okay. Good deal. Yeah. So I've seen people, there's a lot of, I would say, fitness influencers that have, say, they don't have a cryo machine at home, but some of them have hyperbaric chambers, but they have like a cold plunge tub and a sauna, and they talk about going from
I was watching. It was actually the first time I ever heard of this was actually Brian Shaw, is that it?
World Strongman?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
That guy is large.
Monster.
So it was
I
him
met him one time.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, I didn't know that.
At a fitness expo. The different story.
Okay. Well,
Massive.
Did he
6'9",
did he throw
440.
you like a keg? Like, have you seen him throw kegs? Just
No.
I don't know.
He could have thrown the entire building.
Yeah.
But he's super nice.
Oh, he seems like I watched a couple of his videos. That's actually where I saw this for the first time. It was him and Eddie Hall were like hanging
Two
out.
world strongmen.
Yeah, they were hanging out and they were into an actual, it was a facility.
It should be illegal. You can't have that much
Yeah,
strength.
it was.
Because the ability of the damage they could do together. Anyway, sorry. My brain, my imagination.
But they went to a place of business, and this place had giant hot tubs and also giant ice baths.
Mm-hmm.
And they had protocols where and in the video, they were just like hanging out, like chatting with each other in the ice bath. And then a timer would go off and they would stand up and
Switch.
walk down the stairs out of the ice bath and then up the stairs into a hot tub. And they were just going back and forth.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So it wasn't a sauna and a cryo. I'm thinking like you're the futuristic version of what I'm talking about, right?
Basically, yeah.
She has infrared sauna and cryo.
We're speeding this thing
Right.
up.
Right.
So where Shaw and Eddie Hall were spending 2 hours to get this because it was like 20 minutes in each one going back and forth for like an hour and a half or something. I think I don't remember exactly, but
Wow.
but in your case, we could do it in like 10 minutes.
Well,
Maybe. I don't know. But
kind of the infrared sauna. So to get the full benefits, you want to be in there at least 45 minutes to 60 minutes at a time. Yeah.
Wow,
So
okay.
But you can do it
but
in
you
10.
can't, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
okay, do you still get benefits from shorter duration or?
You
Not as
can,
much.
but not as much. Yeah. So it heats you from the inside out to get rid of free radicals. So, you need at least 45 minutes of that time to be in there to get it done.
Is it hot while you're in there? Can you tell that the light is?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're like
You're
sweating.
sweating.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do you recommend like bringing a change of clothes or?
Yeah. So
I'm definitely going to need those. I sweat way too much all the time.
Yeah. So, we recommend like having water, to be in there. You can either relax, sleep. A lot of people like to read. We do have a shower. So once you get out, you can shower, refresh and, be good to go. But yeah, so it's almost like it being in a sauna, except it's a dry sauna versus a wet sauna that you have at the gym.
Good
Nice.
deal.
Okay.
Yeah. That sound,
I've never experienced that. That's pretty cool.
I need to check that one out. And another thing I want to dive into a little bit, the IVs.
Mm-hmm.
So the way that I understand it is you got like a base IV and it's X amount. And then you can add stuff to, it's almost like a cocktail.
Right.
You can start throwing stuff in there, a little here, a little there, depending on what you need.
Right. So we have IV drips that are already kind of like customized where you have like your immunity drip.
Pre-mixed type.
Yeah. So energy,
fluids.
recovery, age-defying drips. But we also have drips that you can customize. So a lot of customers like to get the bioassessment markers, see what they're deficient in, and then customize their drip based on that. So they get exactly what they need.
That's cool. I want to talk about that a little bit. So individuals can come in and is it a blood test?
Right. Blood test.
They'll come in, y'all will take a little bit of blood and say, hey, this is what we're seeing. You're deficient in XYZ.
Right.
And you assess that on the spot?
No, well, once the results come back, we send it off to a lab. To
okay. How long does that take? About a week or so?
About a week, yeah.
Okay.
And then we get the results back. And then based on that, we have nurses and nurse practitioners that will sit down and customize a plan that works for them so they can get all the elements and minerals that they need.
Wow. And then you can get a custom bag or bags of stuff for Brittney.
Right.
That she comes in and goes, oh, this is a Brittney bag.
Right.
Yeah. And you mainline that bad boy,
It's
literally.
like a bartender.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What can I get you?
I love that because,
That's super cool.
there's a lot in our industry. You probably already know this, like in our industry in fitness, especially when it comes to nutrition and all these different items, there's just so much nuance going on. And everybody likes to throw their opinion out there about what works, what doesn't work, what they should do, what they shouldn't do. And what I like about this and what's really getting me kind of excited about this thing that you're telling me about is there's no nuance in blood work.
Right.
It is or it isn't.
It is or it is not. And like Mike taught me this, there's, if you have your blood work, And then also he talks a lot about like the DEXA scan and stuff.
I think his, not to plug Live Lean RX Houston, Mike's DEXA company. I think if you have the blood work,
yes,
and you have the DEXA scan, there's no nuance.
And that's what he says. Those are the two metrics that we need to make real decisions about your physiology.
Right.
And, you know, like I said, there's just so much nuance in our industry about what you should do and what you shouldn't do. And none of these people are looking at, like, people are, oh, you should just do carnivore. Oh, so you mean that I should eat fat and saturated fat all day and not worry at all about anything else?
Right.
Well,
with no blood work.
Yeah. How about I try it for a month, get my blood work and see what, and make sure.
Right.
But in your case, we're doing the blood work first.
Right.
That's the way that it needs to be.
And that's how it should be.
Anybody who's not having their blood work done at least, I would say annually,
Yeah, right.
I'm going to recommend that you do it.
That's
And,
right.
and Brittney can do that for you.
Yeah.
Her facility can facilitate that for you, but you should definitely do it. I do mine at least. I've been going more like every 6 months, the past probably year to 2 years. But at least every year, I think you should go in and see what's going on. This is being proactive, like Brittney's talking about here. You can go in, get your blood work. And if you're going every year, there's probably not going to be any huge shock, right? But if there is, you can, 1, learn about it, and 2, begin to mitigate it. And it's crucial, man. I think it's something that not enough people do. And maybe 1, because they don't really think about it, or 2, I think some people avoid it because they're a little worried about it, right? What they might see. And, but that doesn't mean it's going to go away.
Right.
It's not, you can be uncomfortable with what you might find all you want, but it's not going to go away just because you didn't look at it.
Now it's just going to sneak up on you.
Like when you're a little kid and you think if somebody can't see your face, they can't see you.
There you go. Little Adam Sandler moment. Yeah, you put the sunglasses on and I'm invisible.
Julian. That's Big Daddy, dude.
There you go, man. Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
I love it. So you come in, Brittney, you can get your blood taken about a week. Y'all can come back and say, hey, Sean, these are all good. We're seeing boom, boom, bad over here. Let's get you a drip or some type of regimen that can improve that.
Right.
Yeah, I'm super down. I've never gotten blood work done. So
Really?
yeah, I've never gotten it done. So this is all. Yeah. Oh no, I'm going. Like,
Get your blood work done.
Like,
get your DEXA scan done,
Yeah,
Sean.
I need to get my DEXA done. I need to get my blood work done, for sure. So yeah, I'm very, very open to this. I want to go on the release day, opening day for sure.
I know.
Let's be in there.
Yeah.
We'll be there.
Yeah.
Okay. Phil's like looking at me like, did you ever not plan on being there?
I was already
what's going on here?
Yeah, exactly.
It went into services like that would start on April 10th, right? Or, you don't have to wait till the grand opening.
No. As soon as we open the doors, you can do it.
Nice. Nice.
That's a good deal. So I will give a little bit of a little bit of testament. So we've talked about the IVs, the infrared. We've talked about the hyperbaric. The cryo, I think, is popular enough where it's pretty self-explanatory. But we can talk about it for just a second, Brittney. So I think the main thing is super increased recovery. Right? Is it when you get into the cryo? Go ahead and talk about that a little bit in case I think a lot of people know about it, but just, go ahead.
Yeah. So cryo is just what it is, cold therapy.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody knows cold therapy has been around for ages.
Right.
Basically, a lot of people use it to heal.
Sure.
So decrease swelling, decrease inflammation. For me, for a lot of people that I talk to at Restore, it boosts as soon as they jump out the chamber. Like they have an automatic boost of energy. They feel great.
Sure.
Things like that. So you're helping with mood. You're helping with optimized sleep.
So there's a pretty good dopamine response, right? On your way out. Mm-hmm. Or I guess maybe it occurs during, and then as you get out, you start to feel it.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. So like I said, you jump in the chamber, you put on some music, rock out for 2.5 to 3 minutes, depending on the time you like to be in there.
And this really is 2.5 to 3 minutes.
Yeah. So for me, I pick my favorite song. I know at each section of the song where I'm at, and I have in the chamber. You know, so
there you
go. Know exactly how long this song is.
What song is that?
Eye of the Tiger. Definitely.
Actually, Encore with Jay-Z and Linkin Park.
Encore. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Good choice.
It has in the middle of it when it's like, I get so numb, you know?
There you
like,
go.
so
There you
it's like,
go.
that's when I'm numb, right?
Okay, there you go.
She's like, okay, I'm about to get out. I'm getting so numb
I
right
really
now.
did not feel anything. This is great.
Yeah.
I love
it. So that's one of my favorite songs. And then I have a couple of Cardi B songs that I like too.
Yeah.
So,
Nice,
but,
nice. I'm a Cardi B fan myself. So yeah,
so
definitely.
just something that rocks out, you know,
There you
for a
go.
little bit.
Something
Okay.
that can get you, something that gets your head bumping a little bit.
Yeah.
Do y'all,
some bad girl energy in there.
yeah. Hey, everybody needs some bad girl energy every now and then.
Time, man.
I'm not gonna lie. That
Yeah.
sometimes you get that bad girl energy and you start feeling yourself.
That's right. Yeah.
Daryl twerking in the gym.
Hey, the right song comes through those AirPods, you're gonna see some moves. Yeah,
He's been working out with Justin.
yeah.
There you go.
Hey, I do. Yeah. So
And the cool thing is, you know, on our cryo chamber, we're actually going to have the 2Cool machine. It's a whole body cryo, and we're having a 2-person machine. So
Oh, wow.
you can have 2 people.
You can have a
and
buddy.
friend can come in there and
Wow.
So
hang
you don't have to do it
out.
alone.
Exactly.
There you go.
I can see people that wouldn't do it by themselves being comfortable with, say, their best friend or their spouse or whatever it is, right?
I could see couples.
Yeah, that definitely seems
Couples
like
doing
a
it for
nice
sure.
little couple
Yeah.
thing for
Yeah.
sure. That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
Valentine's Day you go and just hit the cryo machine.
Let's go get frozen together.
Yeah, right.
It's so romantic.
Freeze our love.
Yeah, we're gonna freeze our love into place. Ooh, I love it. That could. Hey, we need to coin that. So,
Freeze your love.
really
today.
solidify your love.
There you go.
Yeah, freeze your love today. I love it. Do y'all? Let me ask you, Brittney. Do y'all do the spot treatment like the wands, the cry? You know what I mean?
The local cryo, yes,
Yeah.
we do. So for anyone who doesn't like whole body cryo, especially like me, I hate cold, honestly.
Mm,
So
oh, God.
when it's super cold in the winter,
I'm moving to
if
South Florida.
I love local cryo on my knee. So you get
Yeah.
there for about 10 minutes and you get the same benefits.
So I've talked about
Nice.
this on one previous show, but I have had the local treatment as well. On I used to have a real bad reoccurring tendonitis in my elbow, and if I'm being completely honest, I never really took the time off to let it heal right. But I always told people, "Oh, it'll never stop." But really, I wasn't stopping to let it heal. However, I did decide one day to go into a different cryotherapy provider. This is years back, so we're still, yeah. But no, I went in and they were great. They did a spot treatment on my elbow, and I'm not gonna lie, I was very much like, yeah, you know this. And she, you know, the girl, you know, she propped my arm up and she did the whole kit and caboodle, the whole shebang, and it was numb when I left, and I was like, yeah, okay. And I have never had tendonitis in that elbow ever again.
It was like a magic wand. Just
It was,
yeah, right.
it was like a little, she was just blasting it with a cold air wand
Yeah.
for like 15 or 20 minutes.
Right.
And I was just listening to some music, kind of chatting with her a little bit. It was the easiest thing ever in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And it never came back. So that is my,
It works.
You only did it once?
I only did that one time and it never came. It still has not came back.
Wow.
And now, you know, I do also know what to avoid in the gym, right? There's certain grips
Right.
when I'm pressing or pulling that I know I need to avoid. So it might flare again if I use the wrong grip technique, but I mean, it's never bothered me ever since. It was a reoccurring several times a year. I had to take a week or two off because my elbow, I mean, to even ball my fist would cause me a lot of pain.
Oh,
right.
wow. Yeah.
And much less, curling something or pushing something.
Mhm.
But yeah, it went
Maybe
away.
I should try that on my
I was gonna say, doesn't in your arm kind
What
of
do you mean,
my toe.
What do you mean? Maybe you should definitely try it on your toe.
So it sounds weird, my toe, but right
Here
now
to get my toe blasted. That's it.
But my big toe on my right foot has been giving me some issues. And after like a long run the next day, it hurts. Like it hurts to walk, and it's been better.
Mhm.
But I told you we moved this week,
Right.
and I think just going up and down stairs a lot has kind of aggravated it a lot. And yeah, I'm a little bit concerned because I'm feeling like just sitting here right now, I'm feeling it. And so I know
You need
that
cryotherapy.
Yeah.
I might,
And
I'm
you
wondering
need a big toe IV drip.
Yeah, there you go.
just plug it right in there, right in the big toe.
Plug it right into the big toe.
Yeah. But I'm wondering if I should maybe do that before Sunday.
Yes.
Yeah, try it. Try that with probably some compression.
Yeah, maybe I should try that tomorrow.
Could we get in there before the race, you think?
Yeah, you can go in and do it. You can
Yeah,
go.
where should I go? Because you're not open.
Restore.
Yeah, but there's restores all around.
Where's the closest one?
So from here, probably Sugarland or West Gray,
West Gray. Where's that?
middle of downtown.
Okay.
Kind of like
Ooh, I do have to go to downtown to pick up my license plates.
by River Oaks.
Ooh.
You know where River Oaks is?
Yeah, and that's
you
not too
have
far.
to go downtown to pick up your license plates.
I do.
That means you can go to Restore.
That's
I
right.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have some high anxiety right now about this toe
No,
for Sunday.
go get it blasted with that little wand, dude.
Yeah, for sure. No, they're open tomorrow.
Man, I wish I
believe
would have
it's
thought
9
of
to
this
5.
before,
Yeah.
but-
So just pop in there.
Yeah, what an idea.
Get
do
restored.
that.
before
Get
the-
restored, get hyper well.
Yeah, I'm ready to be hyper well.
Yeah,
What-
you need
I'm
a
ready to
drip
hyper
too
beat
before
Kevin,
your
you know?
run.
Yeah, there you go.
Seriously, I wanted to talk about that a little bit. Brittney, so the drips, I know that there is at least part of it that is for hydration, like
Right.
hyperhydration.
Yeah, so with
And-
every drip, you're going to get at least a liter of fluid. So
Okay.
you're going to get
So
hydrated.
you're gonna get your fluid that'll hydrate you
Right.
along with whatever else it is that you
Right.
need to put in there.
Mhm.
So that might not be a bad idea, dude. I may do that before I run my next marathon. Maybe go like the day before.
It sounds really, I'm also very interested because the big issue that we had or it wasn't an issue really, but it's just something that I noticed is like the bathroom situation.
Mhm.
We're in these long runs. Like
it
you're
was an
trying-
issue. I had to stop.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you're trying, so you drink lots of fluid to get hydrated,
Right.
but it also leads to bathroom breaks during your race.
Right.
Yeah. Which
But in
is
this situation,
costly.
Yeah, it's directly into
It's directly into the blood.
veins, right.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
you're hydrated from that.
I'd go the day
versus just
before and
going-
get the old drip ski.
There you
Yeah.
go. Just
Yeah.
get draped
Yeah.
up and dripped out, man.
No.
All that stuff.
Right.
Get
Yeah.
your toe blasted.
Yeah.
get your IV.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Get cooled down. They throw you in the fridge for a
Is
little
there
bit.
can I get like a guaranteed first place or something?
Yeah.
That comes along with that.
I can
You
wor- I can
use
work
code
on that.
Brittney.
That's right.
Use code Brittney and you will get a guaranteed first place
That's right. That's
during
right.
your
That's right.
marathon.
All right, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm sold.
Yeah.
I'm sold.
Good deal. So this is too good. So Brittney, what type of hours will Restore Baybrook be operating on?
So Monday through Friday, 10 to 7.
Okay.
Saturday, 10 to 5. And Sunday, 11 to 5.
So every single day of the week,
Every
nobody
single
has an
day.
excuse.
No excuse.
And you're open till 7, so you can go after work.
right.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely.
Unless you're me, which you're already at work at 5 p.m. Just for now.
I feel like Sundays is a great day to do some stuff like this.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Every
dude.
day, get ready for the week, you know.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Definitely. I will be participating in these types of events, these types of I'm really interested in the IV drip.
Me too. I really want to try
for the
that.
hydration. I feel like I cannot get enough water. I drink so much water. And I train pretty hard, so I'm sore quite a bit, and I don't do anything regularly to mitigate that. Right.
Yeah.
So, I'm definitely excited to partake in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 99% of us.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But I mean, I want to try all the things. Those two just really grab me. And Phil, you need to get that toe frozen, dude.
Man, I know. Now I'm really kind of worried about it. But I think I can get in there tomorrow because, like I said, I have to go take those license plates up to Houston
Mhm.
and pick up a ball as well because one of them's broken at the gym. So stop in there, get my toe frozen,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll tell them that you sent me
That's right.
Code Brittney,
code
Yeah.
Brittney, and then I'll win.
and then you'll win.
Yeah,
on Sunday.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Cat,
You don't get a discount, but you do win though.
Yeah, that's better than a
That's
discount.
better than a
That's better than a discount.
Yeah. Well, speaking of discounts, before our
Speaking of discounts, wait, everybody's turning their car radio up right now. Listening. Speaking of discount,
so because we are not open yet, we are offering our founding memberships right now until we open. And so Restore has 3 tiers of memberships. You have your Discover membership, which is $99
that's
a month.
what I was going to ask you about.
Yeah.
Would you cover those a little bit? How much they are and what they include? Just a general.
Yeah, sure. So Discover is the lowest membership. It's $99 flat fee a month. With that, you can have 4 core services or 1 base IV drip. And then we have the Level Up, which is the middle membership. And for that one, you get 8 core services and or 2 IV drips, but you can mix them up. So you can do 4 core services and 1 drip a month. So you kind of can play with that a little bit.
Okay.
That standard price is usually $169 a month, but for our founding memberships is going at $139 a month. So super discounted rate. And then our next one, which is my favorite one,
The
is the one
platinum.
I have, the platinum, is the core membership. And with that, you get 31 core services a month. And I know
So you can go every day.
you can go every day. And I know, and everybody's like, well, that's a lot. I don't think I can go every day. But like someone like me that does like 2 to 3 services at a time, it'll add up pretty quickly.
Yeah, well, if you go
Yeah.
in twice a
That
week
sounds
and you do
great.
2 or 3
Right.
and you do 2 or 3 things, then what about the drips with the top?
So that's just a core only.
Okay.
And so it's just the 31 core services.
Mhm.
It's regular $299 a month, but with the founding membership, it's $259 a month. So nice discount.
Mm.
And when you do have a membership, the good thing is you get member pricing on all the specialty services. So like the hyperbaric oxygen, the IV drips, any of the aesthetics.
So if you want to add anything outside of your normal,
packages, you
okay,
get member
Outside
rates.
of your membership.
Right,
Yeah.
Nice.
right.
good
yeah.
deal, you get a discounted rate.
Exactly.
So where can we go to sign up for these memberships, Brittney? I'm sure it's a website.
Yeah. So you can actually go to restore.com under location, just type in Friendswood.
Okay.
You'll see Restore Baybrook, and that'll take you to our landing page, and you can just put your information there and someone will get a hold of you and get you signed up.
Good deal. So
Nice.
restore.com, make sure you pick the right location, which is Friendswood. It'll say Friendswood.
Yeah, Friendswood, and it'll say Restore Baybrook.
Restore Baybrook. Okay. So check them out and you can get your discounted prices. Use code Brittney and you're going to win you're going to win your race.
You have a race within 24 hours.
It's got to be within 24 hours.
Yeah, it's got to be within 24 hours.
You got to spell Brittney correctly. There's a lot of caveats here.
And put code 23 at the end.
There you go.
I love it. So, where can people find you at, Brittney? Where what is y'all's main? Do you like to direct people to the website? Do you like to direct people to the socials? What's y'all's preferred, or all of it? I guess.
Yeah, all of it. We do have an Instagram and Facebook page. It's I think it's Restore.
I'm going to tell you right now because I just followed you.
Yeah, it's like RW8_ Baybrook.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. There's no service over here, so
Man,
Yeah.
Phil,
down.
I'm going to have to call the governor of Texas and get us a cell tower.
The
right
service. I don't know what it is. It's about a 100.
It's like a bubble.
it's like a 100 little square foot radius.
Yeah.
Right around this house.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So I got it
No
for
service.
I got it for the listeners. Yes, we need a cell tower right here on the roof. So for Restore Hyper Wellness as a company, that's their handle, all one word, Restore Hyper Wellness. But for y'all's Baybrook location, it's RHW_Baybrook. So Restore Hyper Wellness _Baybrook. It's an acronym for that. So give them a follow, give them a shout out, and get in there and get your treatments, man. Get your IVs, get your infrareds, get your hyperbarics, get your cryos, get all of the things, get your membership.
That's right.
Use code Brittney and win your
competition.
Win your competition.
Win the
Is this any competition? Strictly half marathon?
Anything you might be competing in, you're gonna win.
Anything within 24 hours of being restored, you're gonna win.
You're gonna win. I like how we call it being restored. Because that's really what these services do. I mean, they can do other things, but they do restore your body right back to pre getting beat up. Right.
Yeah.
So when I go to the gym, sometimes I do feel beat up, especially the next day or two. I'm a 2-day soreness guy. If I crush legs right now, I'm going to feel good that day. The next day I'm fine. The day after, I need to be restored.
Right.
I need some compression.
Pain right there.
Yeah,
right?
that's
The
some real
delayed
deal
pain.
pain, dude. Well, man, this show's been great, y'all. Brittney, it's been really good having you. We're excited.
Thank you so much.
April the 10th, Restore Hyper Wellness Baybrook. It's in the cool part of the mall.
Yeah.
Mall Way.
There's League City too, right?
Yeah, we have our second location. That's going to be off of 646 in League City, next to the First Watch, coming into summer.
Okay.
Nice.
646 in League City.
Yeah,
Hyper Wellness is going to be next to
First Watch.
First Watch. The little everybody knows where that's at, right? But more importantly, April 10th, you got to get out to Baybrook. You got to use code Brittney. and get all the stuff, get all the things. Anything else for the listeners at home, y'all? Brittney, did we miss anything?
I don't think so.
I always feel like I'm a talker. I'm a details guy.
I got my questions in.
I'm a details guy.
I'm good too.
I'm a big time talker. And I always feel like, especially when we have a guest, that I don't do it enough. I feel like I could talk for like 5 hours. We could sit here and go into each one of these things. And I would enjoy that, but the listeners would be like, Daryl, bro, it's been a 5 hour long podcast and I'm still going. Anybody who knows me is going like this right now. They're shaking their head.
Yeah, but if they want to know more information, they always can go to restore.com. It has tons of information about all the services.
Yeah, sure.
And again, if they want, they can find us on Instagram. The link on there will get them to our landing page too.
Yeah.
They can find us on restore.com. Restore Baybrook, Friends with Texas.
Yep.
And then, I'd be more than happy to reach out to them along with some of my employees.
Sure.
Take care of them.
So y'all check out the website. Y'all check out the socials, RHW_Baybrook. And man, show them some love over there.
Yeah.
And we're gonna close this one out. Anything else, guys?
Just make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this episode.
Tell all your friends. Tell your grandmother.
Yes.
Tell your mom. Your grandmother needs to be restored
That's
as
right.
well.
Yeah.
If you got a sore big toe, you need to be restored.
Yeah,
If
there
you're
you go.
super old like Sean and Phil, you need to be restored. If you're super young like me and Brittney, you need to be restored.
Just that part is off.
Everybody needs to be restored.
Yes.
All right, y'all. Check out Restore online. Check out their socials and literally like and share the show. We
Yeah.
appreciate it. That was a good one.
That was a good one right there, Bubba.
That was
We should take a picture.
That was a humdinger.
Sean, we've been slacking on that. Just
On
like
what,
taking
pictures?
a picture after the.
Yeah.
We have been slacking on the pictures, but we did get the
The Powerhouse guys. took a
Powerhouse
picture in
guys
front
did
of
take
it.
a picture.
Yeah, I saw that. But we
so-
should all get a picture together.
Definitely.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
Where can we get a camera to do that?
I don't know.
All right, y'all. We're out of here.
All right. Thank you.
That music is hilarious.